Good day to you. Welcome to this presentation for A2P on NAch NAF. And look, if you haven't seen it already, go now and watch the recording and the tutorial on achievement motivation. It's important you do that. What I'm going to talk about in this recording is really just a summary of that material and highlighting the key characteristics that we're going to get marks for in our exam. And really, look, I mean, I don't want to be sort of too dull about this, but what I'm going to do within this performance is I'm going to talk about the characteristics of a NAF. Remind yourself that that stands for a need to avoid failure type approach, and I'm going to compare that to the tendencies of a NAch, a need to achieve type character. So a NAch and a NAF. All right, and the only other skill we really need is saying, right, how do we go from the NAF to the NAch? How do we develop a NAch approach if we've got a stronger NAF approach? So look, let's just sort of state the obvious things first of all. A NAch dominant character will seek a risk. It's a fairly obvious thing to say, whereas the NAF type character will avoid risks. We've already talked about that with regard to the 50-50 situations. We've said that the risk, the challenge of the 50-50 situation, such as taking the penalty, will be a nightmare for someone with a strong NAF, and the the kind of best part of the day of the NAch type approach. Okay, so the only other point of saying that it's almost the same point really, but these people, or the people with a strong NAF, tend to like challenge, whereas people with a strong NAF tend to avoid challenge. So these are pretty obvious, simple points. But look, they get you marks. Get these words into your exam. When asked to describe these things, you are getting yourselves marks. So they're simple but relevant and useful. Look, I think that this is maybe the summary of the whole lesson. And that is to say that the need to achieve approach, they're persistent, they don't give up, they attend training regularly, they keep going, they see failure as a part of the journey. Whereas what we find with the NAF type approach is something